What's going on, everyone? This is Chimo here with Three Men in the Basement. This past weekend, I went to Rhode Island Comic-Con with some friends, who you're going to see here in a second. So, before we show you guys what that's like, don't forget, subscribe, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, and leave a comment. All right, see you guys in a sec.
Yo! It's me, it's MuRF. I got Chimo over here. And I got the Anvil over here. And we are three men in a car.
In a car.
In a car, not a basement.
Nope.
And there's Cardi's. Cardi's is over here, right there. And we're heading to Rhode Island Comic-Con.
Camera's going the wrong way.
That's all right. All right, here we are, guys. We're in the Rhode Island Convention Center parking garage. Chimo is trying to find somewhere to go.
Oh, we'll find a spot.
We'll find a spot, right? Anvil, you still with us?
Oh, hi. Hey. All right.
All right, next time we'll be inside. Here we are, entrance. Deuces, wait a minute, 3. What's in here?
Come on, we're going to keep walking that way.
$50 for that box? Almost spit it out.
You guys are only going to do once a year or 2 times a year for the Three Men in a Basement show?
One, I think. Yeah.
Once.
Always at the hair salon, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Did you go last year?
I did.
He was there.
It was fun. It was a good
Fun,
experience.
isn't it cool?
Hey, what's up, guys? Can't wait to tell about the next event that we're going to be part of. It's going to be November 26th. The CliffsCon show is doing a great show at the Doubletree Hotel in Bristol, Connecticut. That's going to be from 10 to 3. Over 75 dealer tables will be set up. Lots of special guests. And this is a great show that he does quarterly, I believe. And if you're used to the Plainville show, then you know how many great local vendors are there. So there's going to be lots of special guests. And lots of people from the community will be there set up. You won't miss us. Trust me, you won't miss us. We'll be set up buying and selling. and doing great footage and taking great content and just being part of the comic book community. So hope to see you there, and hope you enjoyed this video from the.
All right, and I think we're in. I think we're back. Here we go. We're back. All right.
All right. Woo!
Welcome back, guys. I'm joined, as you can see, by amazing Murfinator, Biohazard Comics. What's going on, guys?
What's up, man? How are you?
Good. Welcome.
Great weekend, fellas. Great weekend.
This was a good. You know what? I was pleasantly surprised by how much fun Rhode Island Comic-Con was this year.
For my first time being there, I agree.
Yep.
Really, Bio? That's your first time going?
For Rhode Island Comic-Con, yeah, it's probably one of the biggest cons I've been to, especially with like the multiple layers going into a completely like the hockey ring. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
Like I could not imagine how busy that place would have been on Saturday. Like, oh my God.
I had a couple buddies that were there on Saturday, and I texted them because we wanted to do Eastman on Sunday. I was like, hey, did you guys figure out where Eastman was? How was it? And they were just sitting there like, it just sucks to even move. So I was like, oh, glad I didn't go.
Yeah. I've been there on a Saturday before in previous years, and it's like little fish in a sardine can at times. That's how tight it is. You definitely want to put your wallet in your front pocket. You want to make sure your backpack's zipped up, and holding on tight.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I will say though, I was pleasant. I mean, Grant, I know we weren't there Saturday, but the biggest issue I've ever had with this con is how poorly organized it is. And that has seemed to go away. They seem to have fixed that, which is a huge step up in my opinion. I mean, Murph, me and you got like doors open at 3. We got there at 3:15 and walked right in.
Walked right in.
No problems.
Yeah. And then Rob on Sunday, we got there a little before doors opened, and we
were like quick.
Yeah, we were around the corner. Doors opened at 10. We were in there by
10:15,
maybe 10:15, give or take.
Yep.
Walked right in. They didn't make you go all the way to the arena and around the arena anymore. There was like 4 different entrances. It was great. So well done, Rhode Island. Way to go.
Yeah, I'd have to say I was very impressed with the amount of people, the amount of space that they had in there. I'll definitely do it again.
Yeah, they reorganized stuff. It's been much better, so I'll take it.
It's interesting when a promoter can get in touch with the fire marshal and figure out how to actually do this safely.
Yep.
It's amazing when light bulbs turn on, Oh
yeah, it's nuts. You know what? And it worked out. I'm glad whoever got in contact with who, and I'm happy it worked out, because now this comes around next year. I'm like, I'm not going to be on the fence about going. I'll be like, yeah, I'll go for a day.
Sure.
So it's worth it. But again, I mean, like I said, pleasantly surprised. I would say Friday was a little bit more of like, hey, let's go in and see what happens. Murph was me, you, Sean was there. We got a lot done in the span of, we were there for maybe 4 hours, maybe a little less.
Yeah, what did we leave? Probably around 7 or so to go out. Then we had dinner and stuff after.
So we were there for a couple hours, but we met some celebrities. We met a couple artists. I will say that's the thing about this show. If you are a comic person, maybe not for you. There was maybe 5 or 6 or so vendors, which you guys probably just saw in the video. You saw me taking a bunch of video of the wall, which I'm going to throw this out there. I don't know, Otto. I don't know how you do it. I hate taking video at a con. Didn't like it.
Too busy enjoying yourself is what it is, in the moment.
Yep. You needed a reminder every once in a while.
I did, and Murph was nice enough. He shot me a text on Sunday. He's like, "Hey, don't forget to record." And sure enough, I got some stuff in there. It was good. But you guys just saw it. It was good. We got some photos, videos. You guys just saw. We'll show a few more close up here. But yeah, Friday was great, Murph, because we went in. Your game plan kind of got screwed up because Scott Hanna, he canceled last minute. But the people I went to go see where I was done in 45 minutes.
Yeah, roughly about. Nice. Yeah. Oh, on Friday, you mean?
On Friday, yeah. I mean, even Sunday too. So worked out. Because I had planned, like I said, you go. This is a show you go for. Hey, cool. Like Anthony Daniels is going to be there, or like, hey, the Smallville cast is there. I've been wanting to meet them for a while, and that's the show this is for. And
I was going to say a lot of celebrities.
Yeah. They
A lot
they
of
don't mess
celebrities,
around
I
with
have to
that.
say. I was very impressed. Like, I'm kind of disappointed I didn't go like Friday and Saturday just to see how many faces were actually supposed to be there and actually showed up. You know what I mean? Like musicians, voice actors, normal actors, like comic book artists. Like, you had a little bit of every guest appearance that you could want, like anime, you know what I mean? Like very old movies, TV shows and stuff.
Yeah, they diversify pretty well. And I will say Sunday was kind of weird because it is one of those days where it's like all these celebrities and everybody, they leave kind of early. Like, yeah, it's open till I think 5, but by 3:30, 90% of them were, they were out the door. But one of my favorites from Friday, MuRF, when we were there, since you could not do a sketch from Scott Hanna, you, in my opinion, had an amazing pivot, and they already saw the photo, but I'm just going to show it again if you would like to tell the story behind this beauty right here.
All right, so that's Dean Kane from The Further Adventures of Lois and Clark. Let's just say I had I had 3 or 4 points that all came crashing down. Originally, it was Dave Dorman of Star Wars fame, the amazing artist that he is. The other one was Scott Hanna. I had an idea for a ASM 36 sketch on this, and he shit the bed. And then Anthony Daniels. And I have an old from that, like 1977, was it a 33 size vinyl or whatever, the record?
The record, yeah.
I was going to have him sign that. But Thursday night when I went to bed, I'm thinking, C-3PO is my least fucking favorite Star Wars character ever. And I said, he's $125 for a signature. I said,
he was pretty expensive.
I could do so much more with that $125 than give it to Anthony Daniels, who's already rich. Okay, so anyways, I digress. So we got, in the back of my mind, I always had this planned, and I showed my wife back in, say, March, when Dean Kane was announced. I'm like, hey, Paula, that's my wife, by the way. Dean Kane's going to be there. I said, wouldn't it be awesome if I got an autograph from him and have it signed a certain way? And she said, oh my God, don't do that. That's between us. I'm like, I know, not anymore. It's not going to be, but it's between us. So anyways, Biohazard and the rest, and Chen and Otto, and the rest of the community here. Smallville, not Smallville, Lois and Clark, you come out on Sundays. And
well, first off, let's read it really quick.
Go ahead, read it.
It says, hey, Paula, is it Sunday yet? Dean Kane.
There you go, baby. so Lois and Clark aired like in 93, 94 to, I don't know, 96 or 97 or something like that. It wasn't that long, maybe four or 5 seasons or whatever. And I'll be honest with you, I cannot remember any episode ever. Okay. I watched Lois and Clark because of, oh crap, I'm drawing a blank. What the hell was Lois's name?
Terry Hatcher.
Terry Hatcher, thank you. And my first experience with Terry Hatcher was in the movie Tango and Cash with Stallone and Kurt Russell, maybe?
Yep.
But wow, like she had this epic dance scene, very much like, oh God, I'm just going to draw a blank with everything, with George Clooney and the chick with the massive boom with the snake around her.
Yeah, Dusk Till Dawn.
Thank you, Selma Hayek.
So I wanted you to explain it first before he told you.
You knew exactly where I was going with. Yeah. But anyway, so listen, I'll let you guys in the world out here to fill in the blanks. Her folks, so this is like 92, 93, so I'm like 20 years old. Her folks go away to someone's brother's or someone's sister's house to play cards till 3 a.m. All right, that's the end of my story.
You got the house to yourself. You watch some TV.
House to yourself, watching the TV. No little brothers, no little sisters to deal with. Got to put the dog out once in a while.
That's when Netflix and chill wasn't a thing.
Yeah, this was pre-Netflix, and this is Further Adventures of Lois and Clark and Chill.
There you go. There you go.
So I was able to obtain that. It was really cool to meet Dean. The dude's like, I looked it up. He's like just under 60 years old. Fantastic. No, he doesn't. He looks great. He looks like me. He looks awesome. He definitely doesn't look as terrible as Erod. But I shook his hand, told him the story. He laughed his ass off, and he said, Terry Hatcher, that whole Seinfeld bit, yes, they are real and they're fabulous, or they're fabulous and they're real, or whatever it was. He mentioned that, said she was a fantastic kisser. And then, lo and behold, who comes behind me to shake Dean Kane's hand? It wasn't my wife. It was Tom Welling. All right. The guy who played Superman from Smallville. Shook his hand, this, that. And I said, hey, can I get a handshake too, Tom? He's like, no. I'm like, come on, man. But yes, he did. We shook hands, and it was cool. And so that was step one of Rhode Island Comic Con on Friday for me. I got Dean Kane out of the way.
That was what, maybe first 30 minutes in the door?
30 minutes. Literally, yes. That's it. We walked in.
The day.
It was.
I also enjoyed that he liked the story, is why he was signing that too. That was good.
Yes, he thought it was pretty funny. I posted on his Instagram. He has yet to hit a heart that he liked it or anything like that. But
busy weekend.
Time. He's a busy guy.
Busy weekend. But yeah, that's literally how Friday started off for us, which was great.
Paula, I'm sorry. The rest of the YouTube world now knows about the story.
It was one of my when you showed it to me, I could not stop laughing.
Oh yeah, when I heard the story, I was hysterical.
Yeah, but it was great. Yeah, because while you did that, I went around because we were talking Smallville, which we'll talk again in a little bit. But I got a few more signatures on my book there.
I think it's dope.
Yeah,
nice.
Highlight that guy.
Yeah. What am I doing? Why aren't I highlighting?
Highlight that guy.
Look at where right into it. There we go. But yeah, I got the two dads, John Glover and then John Snyder, right down here. Both amazing guys, super nice. They talked to me for a little bit, awesome dudes. And me and Rob will talk about it a little bit more on Sunday. Met them again with Jesse and Vinny and stuff. So it was good. They were awesome guys.
Good time.
Very, very happy to meet them. Oh, just me. See, I don't know what I'm doing now. We're just hitting stuff. There we go. There we go. We're back.
All right.
Buttons.
But my big thing on Friday is there's no surprise that I'm a big Star Wars fan. And one of my all-time favorite characters is Hondo Ohnaka. He's from the Clone Wars. He's from Rebels. And he's voiced by Jim Cummings, who you may know. He's Darkwing Duck. He's Winnie the Pooh. He's Tigger. He's 1,000 different animated voices. But he also plays Hondo, and he was there. And I was like, this is like the one guy I really want to meet. So I'm gonna highlight myself again there, guys. But
I'm sorry to cut you off. That dude voiced Winnie the Pooh?
He's Winnie the Pooh. He's Tigger. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
That's a lot.
Oh, he's talented. He's talented.
He's very talented. He's incredible. He does a podcast, too. I can't remember the name of it. You look it up. He has him. He has a bunch of other voice artists and stuff on it. And they just trade doing bits on lines. It's great. But he signed an awesome Hondo photo for me. Even wrote, stay profitable, my friend. Which was cool.
Nice.
Signed it to Chinmo, which was nice. And my favorite part of this interaction, because I got to talk to him for a few minutes, and then right at the very end, as I'm literally about to leave the table, who walks up but MuRF himself, and he starts harassing him and giving him a hard time about why he was not in Ahsoka. And you could tell Jim was definitely caught off guard. So, Jim, I apologize for MuRF if you're watching this.
Yeah, so so Chin and I had like a bet, and I guess I haven't paid you yet, have I? No, I haven't. No, it was $20. I thought for sure at the last episode of Ahsoka that Hondo would appear because Ezra was coming back into the universe, and and they're boys, right? Too late now. If you haven't watched it, too bad. Ezra and Hondo are kind of like, kind of tight, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I said, it's going to happen. Like, this dude's going to come in. And he's like, no, it's not going to happen. I said, yeah, it's going to happen. And it didn't happen. So I still owe you $20. Or whatever.
Hard time. It was funny. You could definitely tell he was like, I'm sorry, I don't know. And I was like, all right, let's go.
Awkward.
Yeah, but it was good though. He was very nice, awesome dude. Actually, it was his birthday too, so happy belated birthday again.
Belated birthday. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah. But then the rest of the day, I mean, we got a couple more signatures and stuff. I got another signature on my turtle book from Jay Lee, which was nice. But then the rest of the kind of time, because I knew I had to get video because I had never been in charge of it. So we walked around, and MuRF, I mean, these people have already seen it, but a couple of the highlights for me, you know, we got you hanging out with Ahsoka and Rex here.
There you go.
We got you hanging out with the Slasher Boys with Jason and Freddie. And then my personal favorite, MuRF.
Oh boy, it's not this one, is it?
No, not that.
All right, that one's good. All right.
So there was an awesome X-Men display and stuff, but we did not realize they charged a little money for it. So I was like, MuRF, get up there really quick, give me a thumbs up and let's go. And
that's
MuRF
it.
Was all game for it. So it was great.
As Otto would say, it's the art of the deal.
Yes. So it worked out well. So that was fun. We just walked around, did a bunch of that stuff, which was cool. We had a nice little dinner. I had a nice little dessert after across the street, hanging out. It was good. It was a good Friday. It was a good time. I enjoyed it. And then MuRF, I know you could only do Friday. You couldn't make it the rest of the weekend. I decided to skip Saturday, which I think we all agree was a good idea.
Yep.
And then Rob, I met up with you and Jesse, and I was introduced to Vinny as well on Sunday.
Yep.
And it was a great time.
It really was, especially for a nice early day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got there.
Drive for us to get there, but
yeah, we got
line
there right
wasn't that
open.
long. Yep.
But
and,
what's the first thing we did? Because we knew the game plan going in.
We knew the game. As soon as we walked in, every single one of us like Kevin Eastman.
Kevin Eastman.
He's here today? Oh, he's here. Let's beelined it, like hustled, like
I knew exactly where to go.
Over. If you're Chimo was like, we're going up here, over there. You see the sign? Let's go. Like no hesitation, no nothing. We were like no bathroom breaks, nothing.
Was he in the arena or
no? He so they
top
gave
floor.
him his own top floor.
Top floor chilling.
Like,
all right.
Photo ops were another side room. They put him, Levine, Lawson, all the turtle guys in one room. It was awesome.
Nice. All right.
Very
we got
organized.
up there. Yeah, it's very, very well organized. We got up there. There was a little bit of a line, which we kind of figured there would be.
VIPs, you know.
Yeah, and if you ever met Eastman, he's a talker. He'll talk. He'll go back and forth. He does little remarks and stuff for people. So we waited, maybe 45 minutes or so.
About 45 minutes, yeah.
Which we figured wasn't a big deal. We talking to people online is a fun time. But we all got some awesome books here. I'm gonna highlight you, Rob, if you want to show off your Turtles book right there. And
can't wait to see.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can take it out of my bag here.
Yeah,
I bought this book. This is a newer one. Yeah, this is actually one of your bags, Jim. Now,
is it?
Yep.
That's how I ship my stuff. That's what I do. Yeah, look at that green with the remark.
Oh, that came out dope.
Yeah.
Oh wow, nice.
Very cool. That's a perfect cover too.
Oh yeah, Saturday Adventures with the Turtles. Brings me back to my childhood memories. So I was like, when I saw this cover, I was like, yeah, I need to buy this. And then when I was like, oh, he's gonna be there, I need to get it signed.
Hell yeah, very nice, man. And yeah, great guy. He talked to us for a little bit, which was cool.
Oh yeah, great guy.
You, and Jesse all got at least 1 or 2 signatures from him.
1 signatures. I actually ended up grabbing some pins too, some black and white pins.
I got
Michelangelo, some nunchucks.
I got a free little keychain. That was cool.
Oh yeah, with the film, right?
Yeah, it's a film cell. They gave it for free, which was nice. But then I got this right here. I'm going to highlight it myself here. This was the first. I met Eastman many, many times, and I've said it many times that he's one of the nicest guys you can possibly meet. And this is the first time I ever got a book signed by him that was not Turtles related, and I got my Darth Vader signed by him in red.
With the red.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Holy shit, that came out awesome.
Yeah, Chimo, you should have asked him about the Darth Vader head. You should have seen if he could have scratched the little boy out. Ooh.
He was nice. I was like, you got to keep doing Star Wars. I was like, you could crush a Boba Fett cover. Get it done, will you? Talk to Marvel.
Yeah, he could have rubbed a little one out for you,
right?
But it was cool too because him and all like the guys behind the table like, oh, the Vader cover. I'm pretty sure I was the only one that got it signed by him,
Probably,
which is cool. But then I
he
also
signed everything.
Oh, he signed whatever you had. But because I also had another book that wasn't mine, but it was MuRF's here. MuRF showed off. Great book.
So the interesting thing is I have 3 Kevin Eastman signatures, and I've gotten one of them by myself. The other 2 have come courtesy of Chinmo. So I got
That's right.
Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventures. He StreamYards backwards, so he signed it right over here. And I already previously had it done by Steve Levine down here with the turtle sketch with the yellow head. Yeah, so it's in the original old shitty bag, so we'll take it out. But it's a decent copy. You know, it's nice.
Oh yeah. It's 4 years.
Yeah.
Like, come on, you can't go wrong with that.
I can't go wrong with that.
Clean copy.
Yeah, it's clean. It's like an 8.5, 9.2, somewhere in that ballpark.
That's awesome.
Yeah, happy with that. Very, very cool with that. And how did I get this? What did I trade you for it?
Oh, I can show you I got it right next to me because when we talk about all the stuff that we bought, I bought more of these things.
Oh, yeah, all right. Okay.
Yeah.
So
let me drag myself over here if it wants to work. Here we go. MuRF was kind enough to trade me another autograph, but this one was Star Wars. I got a nice Emperor auto out of, I don't know if you can see it, but out of 50.
There it is. Oh, nice.
6 out of 50, and it's not Ian McDermott. It's Clive Rebel, the original Emperor from Episode 5, which is cool. So, thanks for the trade, MuRF.
Absolutely, I knew you would love it.
Man. Going down my Star Wars card rabbit hole even further now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not turning back now.
Yeah.
Again, something I learned from Otto: the art of the deal.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I and honestly,
equity.
Yeah, you know, you kind of missed out on the deal because I would have done it for nothing. No. But no, it worked out great. And that was literally our first 45 minutes, hour in there talking with him. It was cool. And then
great times.
Going in, we knew Jesse and Vinny were there for the Smallville cast. Tom Welling, Michael Rosenbaum, John Glover, John Snyder. And I was lucky enough to get that done on Friday, but I was like, yeah, I'll go with you guys again. Why not?
Yeah, pass up the opportunity.
Yeah, Jesse could not. He couldn't be here with us today, but he did send. This was his book. He got signed, which was pretty sweet.
Oh, that's awesome too.
Yeah,
he was cheesing over that cover.
Oh yeah, he was very happy.
Very happy, man.
Yeah, but so I hung out with them because the lines weren't very long. We had to wait a little bit for Rosenbaum because he had to go to lunch and then photo ops, so we just came back later on. But he was cracking jokes and everything like that. John Glover, who's one of the sweetest. It's so crazy to me that John Glover, if you looked at him and see all the things that he's in, you're like, this dude's probably super creepy, super scary, like furthest thing from the truth. The sweetheart of a man. Wow. I got to talk to him about playing Riddler, and then Vinny, who friend of Rob, came. I thought he was going to make John cry. He was like gushing over him about. He's like, you carried the first 3 seasons, and John was like, this. You talked to him for like 15 minutes. He
loves talking to people. He's a good guy.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was really cool.
Lionel Luthor was an amazing character, and I don't know if it could have been portrayed if another actor had taken on that role. So John Glover did a fantastic job. Like the interactions, I don't want to make this into a Smallville show, but the interactions between Clark's mom, fuck's her name? Jesus Christ. Annette O'Toole and John Glover and with with Bo Duke over there.
John Snyder, yeah.
John Schneider. The 3 of them just worked magic on that small screen for us.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You know what? And I'll show this again really quick. I showed it a little earlier, but the fact that I had already gotten Rosenbaum and Welling, and I have Kristen Crook on here as Lana, but they all sign it like right under John Glover. You can see here, like he put Lionel L down here. Snyder put like Kent and stuff. It's pretty cool that they all kind of sign it with their character's
name and then their own name as well, right?
So that was always that's pretty cool. And they all talked to us for a little bit, talking about the show. They gave Tom a hard time for signing so big. It was fun.
Who would you be missing on that now, Chin?
I mean, there's a handful of other people.
Besides Allison Mack, you know,
yeah.
you'd have to mail that out to a penitentiary, but
yeah. The only other main real cast member, I would definitely get Erica Durrance, who played.
Yeah.
But Annette too, who played Martha Kent.
Okay.
The other main kind of cast that I do not have on there.
Wasn't
who knows? Maybe one day.
Wasn't his early antagonist? Didn't he go into like Supernatural? One of those guys.
Yeah. So he's in season 4. Jensen Ackles was on.
Jensen Ackles was there.
If you go back and watch Smallville,
yeah, so many actors.
Almost every episode, he'd be like, "Oh, it's that guy from this," or "She was in this." Like Amy Adams is in there. There's a ton of famous people.
They grabbed a lot of as I said, they grabbed a lot of big name actors for that show.
Ton of famous people in there, which is awesome. But great show. I love it. It's kind of my first introduction really to superheroes. It was great. But it was cool. And then Rob,
so while you guys were doing all of that, I was actually running out to go grab my X-Men Adventures.
Oh, cast. Sweet.
Yeah,
so I was able to actually I met 6, 7 of the cast members.
I'm gonna let you show it off right there, my friend.
Able to get the book signed by a lot of them. I was hesitant. I was like, maybe I'll just get 1, maybe I'll just get 2. But then I was like running down the line and meeting them all. I'm just getting real happy. I'm like, you know what?
They were literally right in the line. Yeah.
I'm just gonna pick it up, walk it down to the next. So I was able to get my man Wolverine.
Gambit. I was with you.
Gambit.
Yeah.
Yep. Jubilee.
Yeah, Rogue too, right?
Storm. Yep, Rogue. She actually even got she gave me her voice, so I like that. Yeah, and then I had to get
Didn't she put Hey Sugar, didn't she?
Yes, she did. Sugar. She did say Hey Sugar.
I love it.
So
dude, that's awesome. Hell yeah, man.
And then I gotta get MuRF on there. So I was extremely happy to meet these guys because again, these are one of my childhood growing up. And my grandmother's sitting on the floor Sunday morning watching CW, Ninja Turtles, you know.
Yeah, Fox Kids, Saturday morning.
Kids, yep, all of those, you know.
Shout out to Grandma then, man.
Hell yeah, she was the one that got me into this stuff, man. God rest her soul. But if it wasn't for her, I don't know if I'd be into all this comic books and. But yeah, I was cheesing. I felt like a little kid. I literally was just kid in the candy store. Just take my money, sign my book, please.
You know, that's why we go back to these conventions, you know?
Yes.
All that nostalgia. It's fun.
Yep.
The only other one I'll show off really quick is because like I said, as people know, I am a bit of a Star Wars fan, and my all-time favorite character is Boba Fett. And I met Daniel Logan, who got, don't lose your head, Chinmo.
That's a great picture too. Yep. He's looking at his pa's head.
And he said, he even wrote "Don't lose your head," which I was.
That's great. Awesome.
And he was a super nice guy. Like, it's kind of cool because I think we're roughly the same age, kind of. And I was talking to him. I was like, so cool because I'm, kind of the same age. Get to see you on screen like that. And I talked to him for a solid 15, 20 minutes. He's talking about how they filmed this stuff and how his auto changed and stuff. Because as you can see, it's kind of just like a big circle almost. But he's talking about how his thumb almost got cut off and it had to change and all this stuff. It was
wow.
It was cool, but super nice guy, and all the charity stuff he does. He was an awesome guy to talk to, so that was cool. And then the rest of the day on Sunday, we did some digging. We walked around. I got to meet Evangeline Lilly by accident, which was pretty great.
Sweet.
Which I'm gonna nice. Which you got. I didn't get to take a picture or anything like that, but you guys, I want to thank my friend Ashley, who you guys saw. She was the April O'Neil that I was with.
Oh, yeah.
The pictures you guys saw.
Great cosplay.
Right there, yep. Ashley, so thank you. She went down to meet her, and we went down to see something else, and I just happened to see her. She was sitting there waiting, so I just hopped in line with her. And Evangeline Lilly came out, who I've loved since Lost. I loved her as Kate on Lost.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know she was a children's author and wrote books.
What?
Yeah, she gave these to me for free. The artist was right there next to him, signing them. So thank you.
There you go.
Cool.
What a score that is.
It's a win-win for you, huh?
Yeah, and the best part was when I was sitting there with my friend Ashley waiting, Seth Green is right next to her, and he starts doing an interview with her about Shredder wreaking havoc on the city, as he's got a line of 100 people, and he just starts doing this with her back and forth. And then Michael Rosenbaum comes up to talk to Seth Green about something, and then he starts talking to Evangeline Lilly. We were there for like 10 minutes as they're like going back and forth. It was pretty fun. It was fun to hear and like listen to. It's cool. But it was Seth Green doing like the Shredder voice and everything like that. It was really fun to see.
Oh, neat.
Yeah,
that must have been an experience.
It was, yeah. And then right after that, I got to go up and meet Renee Jacobs, who was the voice of April with her, which you guys saw the picture in the montage there of me and Ashley with her. So that was awesome. So thanks, Ashley. Appreciate it. It's great seeing you. So
Sounds like she hooked you up.
Oh yeah, big time.
Intentionally, you know?
Yeah, it was great. It was a random run into. I hadn't seen her in a long time, so it was awesome.
Oh, nice. That's even makes it even better then, you know? Catch up with an old friends, meet some nice people, get some free books.
Yeah, it was awesome. And then we're gonna, we'll show off some stuff we got here really quick. But before we do, I'm gonna shout out two people really quick. Number one here, RZP. You guys saw him in the video with all the cool metal signs and stuff like that. That's his card right there. If you want to take a screenshot of it or scan the code or whatever. He does commissions. He does awesome work. I think he's going to be doing a few other conventions in the area. Hit him up though. Awesome guy. Awesome work. And then the other one, you'll see some of the stuff that I did buy. Here is this guy's card. I forget his full name. It goes through like Zombie Leader. He did a bunch of cosplay and stuff, but everything he does is for cancer research, and everything he makes is through donations and stuff like that. So there's another one in the video, but definitely hit him up and stuff like that. He's got a bunch of autographed cards and everything else. Super nice guy. So thank you. So I appreciate that. All right, guys. I know we didn't buy a ton of stuff, but let's see. Rob, we'll start with you. How's that sound?
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Like you said, there was sadly, like I don't want to say sadly because I definitely spent more than enough money, but there wasn't a lot of comic book vendors, like you said. There was just a few of them, so I was like, you know what? Let me not spend too much money. If anything, maybe I'll stop somewhere. And there was one dude that had a really good deal. He said, fill up a little like Gemini mailer box, maybe fill like 10, 15 books in. You fill it up to as many as you want, $10. I was like,
oh wow,
accepted.
And that was Pleasant View Comics.
Yes.
You guys saw them in the video. You saw Paul Morris is up there and stuff like that. Great guys. So thank you.
Great guys. Yeah, thank you for the great deal. So I was more or less just running through the box.
Wait a minute, stop. Pump the brakes. I don't think Paul offered us that deal when we were there on Friday.
That was, I believe, it was a Sunday deal.
Oh my God! Wait till I talk to him. All right, go on. Continue, sir.
Sunday specials. So we got some X-Men Volume 1, number 3 here. Like I said, I mainly just grabbed some fillers. Nothing too crazy. Some Ghost Rider books.
Yeah, but you got to figure you paid what, maybe 50
less
cents
than
a piece
$1
for these? Yeah.
Yeah, I think I walked out with like 17 books, and that thing was bulging.
Nice.
Perfect.
Bulging. So just some little fillers, trying to get my Volume 2 Ghost Rider up there. It was a good X-Men day, let me tell you. I got me some classic X-Men books.
There you go. Yeah, you and Jesse did the same thing, Planet Mayhem.
Oh yeah,
we
ran right through that place. He said, fill the box for $10. Challenge accepted. I said, I'll at least get 15, if not more, in here. So,
actually, I remember because I left to go meet Daniel Logan while you guys were doing that, and I came back. You guys were still filling up boxes.
Still, yeah.
I would have grabbed 2 Geminis, ripped them in half, taped them together.
Oh, trust me, I was thinking. I was like, can I make this thing any wider whatsoever? And then just some normal Wolverine Volume 2. Like I said, just some filler runs. Just trying to fill the gaps. Again, for less than $1,
you can't beat it,
go
man.
wrong.
No, you can't.
Can't go wrong.
Especially at a convention.
No, I think the one gem that I did find in there that I was actually very surprised about is a blade. I wish.
That's a nice book.
That's nice. Right? That's sweet. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Very old #1 blade. I was like, oh yeah, let me scoop that out there.
Yeah, for less than $1. Hell yeah.
Less than $1. Like I said, I think I was able to get about 17 books in that little package. So,
hell yeah, man.
No complaints for me, especially with all the artists that I got to see, the experience being like one of my bigger cons. Like I said, if I do go back, I definitely won't be expecting to buy books, but for signatures, getting my favorite books autographed by some people. There's a couple of people I wasn't able to meet, unfortunately, like the voice actor for Nightmare Before Christmas. He
Oh,
wasn't there
wow.
on Sunday. So, like, Chimo, if I knew you were going on Friday, I would have had you have a bring the pop, you know?
Yeah. But it's one of those shows. If you're a comic guy, go for a day. It's 100% worth it for a day.
I would say go for the Sunday. Sundays, you're going to get the deals. Like you said, unfortunately, he didn't have that deal going on Friday, but Sunday, they're trying to lighten the load a little bit. So that's when I'm always trying to haggle and haggle and swaggle.
All right, Murph, coming to you, because I know you bought a few things. I know they weren't specifically for you, or actually, no, you bought Christmas gifts, so we can't really show it off, right? Yeah.
So Samantha, my daughter, is probably not going to watch this video. So and I'm not going to. She is a huge. All right, let's just like start all rewind. My plans from Scott Hanna to Dave Dorman to C3PO all fell to shit, right?
Yep.
So here I am now as a signature collector, and let me preface by saying I'm a comic book signature collector. I usually don't go down the Hollywood road, okay? But there was nobody there that I was either I needed or I was interested in getting something from. So now I'm taking the 5 hours or so that we were there, what I would normally do at Terrificon. You know, I would hustle at Terrificon. I'd get like 18 signatures, CGC witness, this, that, and so forth and so on. Now I got time to do anything. I just walk around. If I could smoke in the building, I would have. You know, I did drink beer in the building, so
you got to drink, yeah. So
I did. I got to drink.
They were
handing out drink. So I said, you know what? There's always these cool vendors that are pimping their shit. And I never have time to actually go to that. So I find this Harry Potter booth. And the guy's got pens and pencils of Harry Potter. These are just pens and pencils. Of wands. All right. So he's like 3 for $5 or 3 for $5. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. Yeah, I'm in. So I grabbed 3 pencils and he's like 2 for $5 on the pens. I'm like, all right, fine, cool. I got those. I already gave them to my daughter. She brought them to her classroom today and she loved them. Nice. We were on the search for a Black Series 6-inch figure of Obi-Wan, Anakin, but it had to be Revenge of the Sith Anakin or Luke Skywalker Jedi.
Oh, yeah, Return of the Jedi.
That was the 3. Yep. We found like 5 or 6 toy vendors, and none of them had that particular figure. I saw a Millennium Falcon. I want to say it was an Empire Strikes Back picture on the front, all black, all cardboard on the side, uncut, unpunched, $500. I'm like,
expensive, yeah,
expensive. But I'm thinking to myself, you know, the box was kind of shitty, but I'm like, it's probably not that bad of a deal. You know, I don't know. I have a handful. I don't really have any of the vehicles, but if that was a complete original Falcon, it's a pretty damn good deal. You know, I already got a Falcon. I didn't need it. You know, so we moved on, and then we found that guy that we took pictures for the brother, the Migos.
Yes.
Holy shit! They're like, oh my god, this is the original 6-inch or 8-inch line of figures that we used to play with. Not you guys, because you're a little bit younger, but that's what we had. You know, like the figure. Like I was like, holy crap, going down the rabbit hole. Like, if I buy one Migo, all right, I got a Migo. If I get 2 Migos, now I'm a collector, right? That's how it goes.
Spirals.
It spirals down. I'm like, all right, I don't know if I want to go down that road right now. But we walked around. The biggest thing I bought all day was my CVCS submission form.
Don't show your info. Don't show your info.
That's all right. Everyone knows where I live.
But yeah, you got the new slabs from CBCS.
So what they were doing was running a $10 trade-in, for reholder and reslab. So I have, if you notice behind me, everything is yellow gold labels. So I took my original, 5 of my OG's CBCS slabs, and I brought them in. I figured $10 for reholder. Why not? I'll get the new label. I'll get the really cool new slab. Everything will be fine. So that was like the biggest thing that I spent. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't have done that, right? Like I shouldn't have showed like all that.
Too late
there.
now.
I don't think you can really read it. So,
but anyways, but then we went to the Dunkin' Donuts Center, the hockey rink, and we found that guy with all the lightsabers and shit.
I was going to say, me and MuRF almost walked away with a lightsaber.
Yeah, you know what?
You guys saw the picture before. There's us when actually for some reason in the picture you're like holding up like a phone almost, MuRF. I think you're like trying to listen to it or something. But yeah, we came pretty close to buying a couple cool custom lightsabers.
The next Comic-Con that I go to and I see that guy, I've seen that dude, or I've seen a vendor like him before.
Yeah, they usually had a bunch of shows.
Yeah, I might want to. I might pull the trigger.
For the price, and especially where you don't want to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars, which you absolutely can. They had the very
they did. They had $500 sabers there.
But you can get like a legit instead of like the little plastic tube ones from the store, what, $100-$150, and you can
why not
all different colors.
Yeah, I can just go nuts with it.
Why not?
But I did get a Harry Potter wand by Severus Snape.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was
they were like pretty nice wands too. They weren't just like a piece of like a stick,
right.
you know.
And it was $20. I'm like, shit. Maybe I should buy her 6 of them. I don't know, but I'll let her decide. But she won't get that until Christmas. And it's just put away. It's behind this wall, put away.
And the secret safe behind the slab.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
The secret is safe. Yes. So, anyways, that's kind of what I did. I enjoyed my time going there because usually when I'm at a convention, I'm just like I'll go with Sean, or a lot of people in comic community call him Anvil because he's got that long. Well, he's not a long beard like yours is a lot longer, Dave. But he looks like Jimmy Anvil Neidhart from the wrestling
is like
thing.
Straight down. He doesn't really have the size.
He doesn't have the side. He's just got the chin going down. But I hardly see him when we're there because he's got his shit to do. I got my shit to do. I'll go around the 3MIB table or Gary's table or Pressable Deffects or E-Rods. I'll say hi, and I'm just doing
your thing,
doing my thing, and then it's like, holy crap, I haven't had a cigarette in 3 hours and I'm starving. You know, it's just like one of those things.
Yeah.
But it was so enjoyable to go on Friday just to sit back and chill. And
fun to have no real agenda, just hang out.
I had no agenda, no nothing. I felt like a fish out of water a little bit, but then I'm like, screw it. I'm just going to go look at all. You remember that freaking robe that I almost bought for $80? I'm like,
yeah, MuRF almost walked out with a very fuzzy, furry robe.
Was it for yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh God, it was Star Wars. It had a hood. It was down past your knees. Had big pockets. It zipped up. It was all Star Wars.
I honestly thought you were gonna get it. I really.
I was like, oh man, that thing would have been dope.
You would have walked out with that robe if I was there.
I would have wore it out. If I would have wore it out.
Yeah,
I would have wore it out.
Would have looked good.
So question. When you said you got your slabs reholstered, they did it there for you right on the spot?
No, sir. I had them.
Okay.
They'll ship them out. They'll send it out. I said, well, all right, I'll see you guys in about a month or so. He goes, no, legit. Should be about 2.5 weeks.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I'm like, all right, cool.
Nice.
See what the turnaround is then.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So.
All right. Well, I'll show off my quick little thing, and then we'll wrap this up, gentlemen.
All right.
I already I didn't buy any comics, which I was kind of surprised at. It's weird because there's a few.
I saw you digging.
I dug a little bit. There was a few books I was looking for. No one had exactly the copies I was looking for. I recently picked up a couple bigger books and stuff like that, so I wasn't spending too much. But as I showed earlier with MuRF trading me some cool Star Wars cards, I've been buying a lot of those lately, and this convention was no different. There was one guy that had them. He had them in singles. And
yeah, nice set.
I've gone down to 4 characters just to mainly collect, so I'm not just buying every single thing I see. But
smart.
Before I met Daniel Logan, I got cool auto card of him, so I got my Boba Fett collection growing, which is nice. I also collect Kit Fisto, favorite Jedi. I love him. He's out of 99. I love Kit Fisto out of 99. Can't go wrong with that. Green on green color match.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because he had the green saber too, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the other guy I collect is Captain Rex, D. Bradley Baker, whose cards and toys and everything else have become very expensive lately. So I'm happy that I've gotten more before it's a little bit.
Before the blow up.
That's what happened on Sunday. I got another one from his series, like the Stellar Signatures, which is awesome, which is cool. So I was happy with that. And then
Same vendor?
Same guy. He had new cards on Sunday. But then the one card I bought, who the character I don't collect, but I love the voice actor behind him, and it was it's 24 out of 40, so it's a low numbered card. But I'm a big fan of Scrubs. I love Scrubs, Zach Braff and Donald Faison, and Donald Faison voices Hype Faison. So it's color match, and it's on card. So I was like, all right, I'll buy the two of these, and he cut me a deal, so it was nice.
Nice. But, you said that was on Sunday?
That was on Sunday. That was like probably 20 minutes before I left, not even.
Oh, is that the guy you were like, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna offer him a deal, see if he says yes?
No, that was for another toy. That was that guy said no, and I walked away.
Ah, damn. Good that you walked away.
Now, Chin, you had just said something called on card. Signature was on card.
So,
I know the difference. Sometimes they'll throw translucent labels in front of the actor, and they'll sign 150 of them, and then they'll place them. Is there a difference in value between an on card versus a label, in your opinion?
There can be, like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but like, right. So for example, the Kit Fisto, if you can kind of see that little rectangle around like the signature, I know it's kind of hard to see, but
yeah, I can kind of see it.
It's like a piece of tape almost that goes on the card. And then it's, again, this one's kind of hard to see because of the case, but you don't really see that rectangle here because it's on the card.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a huge difference. It's almost like I would almost compare it to if comic book wise, direct versus newsstand kind of thing.
Okay.
Where you'll probably get a premium, but it's not gonna, like, not gonna break the bank usually. The big thing with cards is numbered. If it, like on this one, says 24 out of 40, so it's a low numbered card. Like this one, the Kit Fisto was out of 99, so it's a little bit lower. The Rex was just a base auto, but if it was numbered, it'd be more expensive.
That Emperor was numbered too.
Yeah, that Emperor game is out of 50.
He's like, I remember.
That gold 50, baby.
But I got an Eastman autograph out of it, and I didn't wait in line.
You didn't.
So,
you didn't wait in line, so it worked out.
It was a good line to wait in, though. It wasn't that bad, like he said. Very quickly. A lot of friendly people.
It did. It was good.
Definitely making some friends in that line.
Yeah, it was cool. And
I should have grabbed a picture of that lamp.
Oh yeah, he had the
turtle leg lamp.
A Christmas Story, the leg lamp, but it was a turtle leg instead.
Oh, it's freaking cool.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I wanted to know if it was a touch lamp. It wasn't, sadly.
Yeah, the guy is like, no, I think you just flick it on and
off.
You
flick it on, like
But no, guys, thank you. I appreciate you guys coming on here talking. It was awesome hanging with you guys this weekend.
Great weekend.
Hopefully everybody here has enjoyed. If you guys were at the con, comment down below. Let us know. If you weren't there,
what'd you get? Did you find anything fun?
Yeah, let us know.
What was your highlight of the weekends? If
you thought you were gonna go, if you didn't, if you did, if you met anybody, what you picked up, let us know. Comment down below. Otto's gonna kill me, but hit that thumbs up, all that fun stuff.
All the fun stuff. Yeah. Follow us on Whatnot. No, don't, because we don't do Whatnot.
We're on Instagram and all that fun stuff.
Hit us all up on Instagram. Love to talk to you guys more. Yeah.
But no, guys, Rob, MuRF, I really appreciate you guys coming on here. Awesome hanging. That's gonna do it for us. So good night, Canada. It's on a live video.
Oh God, good night, Canada.
I know. He's it's his birthday.
Go Buckeyes.
It's his birthday. He's in Vegas. Let him have fun.
Roger.
All right. But thank you guys very much. And
thank you for having me.
We'll see you guys next time.
Till then, can't wait.
Laters.